the firm costs, how you will get firm cost. Are you okay with that? Okay. Now we have a revenue. What do you mean by the revenue? Revenue is the total income a firm earns from the sale of its good and the services. Okay. Your total sale, Shariz, your income from the total sale is known as your revenue in easy words. Let's see. Look, what do you mean by, Shariz? What do you mean by income from total sale? Okay. Let's say you have 10 units of anything and each unit has a price of 10 rupees. Okay. You have a 10 units. Each unit contain how much price? 10 rupees. So if you sell or if you sell 10 units of the product, how much you will earn? 10 multiplied by 10, how much it will become? 100. Okay. Now that's 100 become your revenue. So what does it mean? Look, number of unit and total sale multiplied by with unit per price. Okay. Now look at the total revenue formula. Number of units sold multiplied by price per unit. Got it? Average revenue, total revenue divided by the number of units sold is equal to price per unit. Now let's solve this question. What does it mean? Suppose from the example above, TV is sold at 800 and the firm sells all of its units. It produces what the firm total revenue and the average revenue. Now see, they are selling 800. The number of units in a month, the number of units produced in a month was 1001. If you remember the above example, how much they were producing? 1000 TV. Okay. Now let's find out the total revenue. The total revenue sale multiplied by price. Sales, we have to sell 1000 TV and each unit per price. Look at the example. They said TV sold at $800. So what do you have to do? You just have to multiply by 1000 with 800 and you will get 8 lakh. So if you want to find average revenue, total revenue slash sales, total revenue we have 8 lakh and the total sale was 1000 unit, we got 800. Okay. If somebody asks you to find profit, how you will find total revenue minus total cost, you will get your profit. The last things of the today topic is objectives of the firms. Okay. Objective of the firms. What do you mean by? Okay, we have some objectives of the firm. Okay, you already have a better understanding in the business studies. The initial objective of the firm is to survive in the market. Okay. New or the smaller firm usually have a survival as a primary objective. Okay. Firms in a highly competitive market will also be more concerned with the survival rather than any other objective. You can't initially think about the profit. You have to think about the survival in the market. The other one, profit. When you have a very good survival in the market, then you may able to think about the profit one. The profit is the income of the business from its activities after deducting the total cost from total revenue. You already have calculated that how you will calculate the profit. Okay. So private sector firms usually have a profit making as a primary objective. This is because profit are required for the further investment into the business as well as for the payment of return. So to the shareholders or the owner of the business, usually firm aims to maximize their profit by either minimizing cost or maximizing the revenue or both. Another one, if you remember the product life cycle, the next stage was the growth. So when you introduce in the market, you have to survive. Like you can say at the introductory place, the another stage could be your growth one. So once a business has passed its survival stage, it will aim for the growth and expansion, of course. Ultimately, it become at the stage of the maturity level. If you remember the product life cycle from the business studies, this is usually measured by the value of the sales of the output. Aiming for the business growth can be very beneficial. A larger business can ensure a greater job security and the salaries for employees. The business can also benefit from the higher market share and the economics of the scale. The last thing or the last objective of any business is the market share. So market share can be defined as the sales in the proportion to total market sale achieved by a business. Increase the market share can bring about the many benefits to the business, such as increase the customer loyalty, setting up of a brand image, etc. You have to increase your market share, and you have a different options to increase your market share, but that is the primary objective of any business, to increase their market share.